Today, I'm going to take you through this practice called tapping. That's what we're doing today. So we're seated, we're not getting up and moving really. Tapping is one of those practices that I find so valuable. Many of my clients use it, I teach it. It's a practice that helps. There's lots of research out there too. So it's a practice that helps to calm the nervous system. And that's what we're doing. We're calming the nervous system so that we can see clearly, we can focus, we can make good decisions, we can make conscious decisions, and we can choose how we want to feel. Because what happens often is we let our emotions run the show. We don't want our emotions to run the show. We want our higher mind, our conscious mind, to be in charge. We want to be in charge of our thinking, our emotions, our actions. We want to be tuned in, tapped in, and turned on consciously to live the life that we choose. So I love the tapping practice because it's all about calming the nervous system as we address these emotions that we don't want to live in. So we're not avoiding the emotion. We are choosing to live in a different emotional place. So creating an emotional foundation that's at ease, that's joyful, that's at peace. So we move through. It's a practice that helps us move through. Now, the research on tapping, EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, you can look at the tappingsolution.com with Nick Ortner. He's one of my favorites. But tapping goes way back to like the 50s. Lots of research on it. Nick Ortner and his nonprofit initiated his organization to help with school shootings, so to help those victims. And it has been used in trauma situations to resolve trauma, because those emotions stay with us and can lead to other emotional upsets, emotional stuckness, and we don't want to live in stuck emotions. We want to be able to move through experiences of life, wherever they are, whether they're severe traumas or upsets. I'm just calling it an upset. We want to be able to move through them in a really healthy way. So I'm going to take you through tapping, EFT tapping, because it's an easy practice. I taught my kids when they were little, like 1, 2 years old, like as little can be. I taught them this because, kids, they have temper tantrums. They can't verbalize their emotions. And so when we can move through the emotion with maybe not necessarily using all the words to describe it or how it feels, it's a release, right? Everything's energy. It's not always logical in the mind and explainable, right? But we can release it. So basically any age, anyone can do this practice. So we are going to be tapping, just like it's called, tapping, on pressure points on the body. And I'm going to take you through the pressure points. I'll explain it. And then we're going to practice. We're going to practice releasing, like letting go, identifying frustrations or negativity. And then we're going to tap a few rounds of I ams, affirmations, positive affirmations. So what are we going to do first? And let me take you through. One thing is I'm going to explain to you what our mantras, what our affirmations, positive affirmations, which if you've been here with me before, you're familiar, but I'll give you a little quick snippet. So we're not going to deal with traumas today, okay? So like I was saying, EFT has been researched. Many people use it to relieve trauma, past experiences. We're not going to go that deep today, okay? I use this practice with my clients on a one-on-one basis to go that deep, but not today, not here. I can't see you. You can see me, but I can't see you. So I want you to have at least a tool to start with, and it's okay. The really cool thing about EFT is I'll give you this practice, this homework. I'm always giving homework, right? So here it is. You make a list of everything that bugs you. Everything. Like someone cut me off in traffic. Someone, wanted to go to the movies, but there were no seats left. Someone lost their job, or there was a death or an illness. Like anywhere on the range of things that are frustrating, you list them. Now, the cool thing with EFT is oftentimes those experiences are related to maybe a common emotion. So when we tap on one, it may resolve the issue of the other. So you don't have to tap on every single thing. They start to resolve because they're all connected to the same emotion. So if you wanted to do homework for the week, write down everything that's bugging you, upsetting you. You can rate them 0 to 10, 10 being like the most frustrating thing, and then start tapping on one at a time. And then you may seem that you get to the one and you're like, it doesn't matter anymore. So then you don't need to tap on that one. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to think about a frustration. Let me guide you through. So we're gonna pick a frustration. That's what we're gonna do. A thing, just in your mind, or just the feeling of frustration, even that would be fine. We're going to rate it, and then we're going to speak it as we tap on the body. Okay, and then we're gonna come back and rate it again and see how it's eased off a bit. Okay, so let's just pick a frustration. I'm gonna use the word frustrated, even though I'm frustrated, just as a general, okay? You use your word. Maybe frustrated is gonna work for you and you just follow along. So we choose the word frustrated. So when I'm frustrated, it's like a level 7. So you just pick note 0, 0 is nothing, no frustration. 10 is like max, like I'm gonna lose my mind kind of thing. So you pick your number. Like I went to 7 because intuitively I went, okay, what is it? 7, 7. Just go with it. Don't press, is it really a 7? Is it 4? Is it? No, just what number comes up for you, okay? And then we use the karate chop side of the hand and we tap right here. Now also while we're tapping, I want you to notice if you have this feeling of frustration somewhere in your body. So notice if it's in your body somewhere, identify it just there, like maybe it's in my gut or my shoulder's tight, or feel it in the back of my head, this pressure, okay? And then just repeat after me. Even though I have this frustration, I love and accept myself completely. Now, if saying I love and accept myself is a little risky for you, like, oh, that's big words. I've never said I love myself. Okay, how about I accept myself? Or how about I'm okay? So it may sound like this, even though I am frustrated, I'm okay. Even though I feel this frustration, I'm okay anyway. Even though I feel this frustration, I accept myself. And then we bring our hands, I'm gonna show you the tapping points. First round between the eyebrows, right here, third eye, right here at the temples. And we're just using the first 2 fingers, sometimes all 4. And gentle, you can use one hand at a time, one side. I like to use 2. Under the eye, so cheekbone. And you're tapping enough to feel it. You're not bruising yourself, but you're not like soft touch, like you're tapping. Tapping, get the energy, like you're moving energy. Under the nose, right above the lip, tapping here. Lip crease right here. And so I switched to just one hand. Collarbones, using all my fingers here at the collarbones. And then right here, rib cage, we make fists, the knuckle side of the thumb, knuckle side of the hand. And you're tapping like right at the brow line, just tap there. Top of the head, that crown. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk through. You can repeat after me. You can add words. You can say it in your mind, or you can say it out loud. When we verbalize, it's like we're releasing the emotion. So I'm just frustrated. This frustration lives in my body. I don't like feeling frustrated. Feeling frustrated is annoying. I feel my body tense when I'm frustrated. I don't like when other people frustrate me. I'm frustrated. This feeling of frustration is inside of my body. It stresses me out. I don't like to feel stressed. This energy of frustration, it's a low energy. It drags me down. I feel this energy of frustration inside my body. Keep tapping. Use your words. Frustration, what comes to mind, just use those words. Frustration, ugh, yuck. I don't want to feel frustrated. This frustration is heavy. Top of the head, one more round. This frustration weighing me down. This frustration is heavy. It keeps me stuck. It keeps me from getting to where I want to go. This frustration, just as heavy. Under the arms, top of the head. And now we're going to do a couple rounds of I ams. I am okay. I'm at ease. I let go of what no longer serves me. I love and accept myself. I'm okay. I feel the ease of emotions. I feel light. Top of the head, I'm calm. The smile on my face makes my body soften. I love that I have these tools to help take care of myself. I love how my body feels when I'm taking care of my emotions. It feels good to take care of myself. I feel ease and I feel light when I take care of myself. I take care of myself. I'm happy. Top of the head, I am joy. I am excited for my day. I live in ease and peace. I let joy enter my mind and my body. I love that I can decide how I choose to feel moment by moment. I love and accept myself. Accept myself exactly as I am. I am okay. I choose thoughts that inspire me. Top of the head, tap, tap, tap. Inhale, reach. Reach, 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 reach. Stretch, stretch, wiggle those fingers and down. Close your eyes, hands on your heart. And feel for a moment. Intuitively choose, how are you feeling now? What's the number? Mine's a 5. Let your number go down. Just intuitively. My number kind of in my head went to 5-3, 5-3. So maybe it's a 3. Did you notice what yours is? Notice when that number goes down. And you can do this practice at any time. Anytime. You can do it driving. If you're driving a car and you're starting to feel like, I'm in a hurry, I'm kind of getting ramped up, I'm feeling frustrated, whatever, start tapping. If you're in the car with kids and your kids are getting all ramped up in the back seat, just breathe and tap and breathe and tap. And you can say it. And it starts to bring you down and your kids respond. Sitting in a work meeting, I've had people tapping here on their karate chop point, just sitting at their desk. Work meetings getting intense. And you just tap. Tap. It's simple. So I'm going to review. Okay, here we go. So choose your number, your emotional intensity number of the thing, the event, the emotion, whatever it is. Sometimes you might be feeling something and you don't know what it's related to, but you feel it, so you're just going to tap on that emotion. So you rate it. 2, karate chop part of the hand 3 times, even though I'm experiencing this feeling, I love and accept myself. I accept myself. I'm okay. And then you begin tapping. Inner eye, inner eyebrow, temples, under the eye, nose, chin crease, collarbones, under, here right like the rib cage, thumbs, top of the head. 3 times. I like to do, this is my recommendation, 3 times the negative emotion and then 3 times the positive. If you're working with something, like that's the practice, okay? But if you're working with something that's you're stuck in, go as long as you need to. You'll get to this place of like, okay, I'm good. And then you're done, all right? So that's the review. Enjoy the practice. And remember that come back to this video at any time. I host this video on YouTube. You'll be able to come back to this practice. And for more tools, stay here on Unlock Your Legacy, Mondays at 8:30. And I have many more talks and shows I do on Talk Shop Live. So check that out as well. And begin to Talk Shop Live is a lot of fun because you can engage and have conversations with me. Come back to the YouTube for recordings and come back to Unlock Your Legacy for recordings. Unlock Your Legacy has many holistic, heart-centered, legacy-driven speakers, presenters. So if you're not in the group, if you're watching this on YouTube, join Unlock Your Legacy. All right, say goodbye for now.